Good morning, church. Welcome to our devotion today. Today we look at Ephesians chapter 2, verse 14. And in that verse it says, He came and preached peace to you who were far away and peace to those who were near. So the word used over there for preached is the word evangelizo, is the Greek word evangelizo, and literally means to bring or announce the good news. So here we see that Jesus came and he preached the same message, the message of the gospel, to those who were far off, the Gentiles, and those who were near, the Jews. And here we see that through God, both these classes had access to God, the Jews as well as the Gentiles. Now, Jesus' message here is a message of peace. So when we follow Christ, when we depend on Him, we get this peace that's beyond our understanding. In Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6, it says that Jesus is the Prince of Peace. When Jesus was leaving His disciples in John chapter 14, He says that I go, but there's another suitable helper that will come in my place. And then He goes on to say, Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you, in John 14, verse 27. Now, even in Luke chapter 10, verse 5 and 6, whenever the disciples went to a village, they had to enter a house, and whichever house they entered in, they first had to say, Peace be to this house. And if a man of peace was there, then the peace would rest on the disciples, or else they had to dust their feet and move on. So here we see that there was a very peaceful aura that surrounded the life and ministry of Jesus. Even in Acts chapter 1, verse 8, we see that Jesus says, I have spoken these things to you so that you may have peace. So as we begin our walk with Christ each day, and as we walk with Him, we can submit all our prayers, all our supplications, and we can have a peaceful, mindset that Jesus, He will take care of us. And there was once a king, King Charles I of England, and he had a daughter, Princess Elizabeth. And King Charles was going through a bad time, and his daughter was in prison, and she was locked up in a castle for many years. And this was happening in the Isle of Wight. And during her father's trouble, they found this Princess Elizabeth dead, and she was on a bed, and she had a Bible on her chest, and that Bible, her finger was pointing to a verse in the Bible. So we see that the story later on goes to say that Queen Victoria made a monument in memory of Princess Elizabeth, and then they made a statue to depict Princess Elizabeth, and there we see she's bowed down and her finger is on a verse in the Bible, and that finger is on Matthew 11, verse 28, where Jesus says to His disciples, Come unto me, all those who are heavily laden, and I will give you rest. So here's the general message of this verse, that Jesus came evangelizing, preaching about peace. And when His disciples depend on Jesus, why were they having peace? Because their eternal hope was found in Jesus. Eventually, a day was coming when they would be in heaven with Jesus. So this is our devotional for today. Thank you, guys.